Alright, hello and welcome back to Brigador. Last time we got our first taste of spacers, which was kind of frightening. And I noticed we unlocked like a group of 4 missions here. We're back down to the last one. It hasn't been like more as we go. I guess they're just unlocking chunks now. Anyway, so on mission 11, Into Dust. Contract removal of 4 target statuary. Don't know what that is yet. Guess we'll see. Opposition moderate Corvid. Nebrians are proving more resistant to the present SNC economic restructuring than expected. The SNC has selected 4 statues of Great Leader for removal from the Vertebral Necropolis for its potentially heightened psychological effect on the local population. Remove the statues. Any of the usual targets of opportunity, orbital guns, depots, substations, comp stations, you will of course be compensated for as well. And who we got? We got Broodmare, which I believe you've heard of before. Yeah, all of these. Toro, Troubadour, Party Van. We'll do them in order. We'll start with the Broodmare. I should have read what its weapons do. But hey, it's too late now. Well, let's turn on camo as long as we can, right? Why is there a eyeball out in the field? Oh. I should have been closer to around the corner when I did that. That was foolish of me. So, are those tree houses? Oh. Oh, these guns are very strong, it would seem. I think... Okay. Let's pick up all of this, what we can, while we can. Where are we going? Eternal question. I kind of do wish there was like a map view in this game. Oh. I'm shooting the walls. What's happening there? I think I'm gonna run out of ammo here. I don't think I'm being careful enough. This is part of the problem I'm going to face here, although we're getting plenty of drops. I wonder if those are like generated based on like whether you're missing more ammo or health, or if I've just been getting lucky. They probably are. Like, I haven't seen a lot of health ammo pickups, it feels like, when I was full on health. This place is kind of a nightmare to navigate, I will be real with you. Yeah. I mean, it does feel good to be able to just, like, blast away anyone in your way. I guess that's probably part of, the game feel of this game, isn't it? Alright, then we gotta shoot him, yeah. As you do, him being the piece of metal or whatever they make statues out of. Who knows what they make statues out of? Like, that could be anything. It's just like gray. You see a... Oh, jeez, okay. I was trying to make a funny joke, but, God, these are corvids, right? God, there's always cover in the way. This is a very frustrating map in that sense. Anyways, who knows what statues are made out of, right? You go there, it's like a big lump of bronze something, you know, who knows what that could be. I don't know, actually, it's not that good of a joke. I didn't really have anywhere to go with that. Couldn't I be stomping the statues? Like, they're not gonna blow up, right? It's a statue. How often do statues blow up? Oh, jeez, okay. But thanks, buddy. I am going to retreat in an undignified manner. Man, this is a... I guess I'm just not good with, like, intermediate vehicles. Like, if it's a big, stompy, kill everything in your way, I can work with that. If it's, like, a stealthy, quick thing, I can work with that. It's just, I guess I don't know what the, like, idea behind some of these vehicles is supposed to be. Isn't that? Oh, there's one left. And look at that, we just, okay, oh, we gotta deal with these things now, of course we do. Well, yeah, I never quite know where my cursor is, so it's kind of always just like a little bit of spray and pray when I'm fighting, which feels like wrong. Like I shoot and then I see where my shots go and I use that to adjust, which feels like, what was that red flash there for a moment? And also, where is the indicator for the fourth statue? Am I losing my mind or something? Oh, is it the square up there in the corner? I see it like fades away. I don't know, I guess we can, oh. Yeah, that's why it's fading away. I don't know what I was gonna say. Where's her exit? It's up there. Alright, this is another good vehicle. I feel like... How well are the vehicles balanced in this game? Like, this does seem like a game with a lot of care put into it. I seem to pretty consistently do, like, far better with, like, certain vehicles than others. I don't know... Like, if that's me not knowing what your, like, win con with some of these vehicles is... I don't want any gates to go up. I want to see if I can get no alarms if I can. And I think I can at the last minute. No alarms. Look at that. I am maybe alright at this game, which I will take. And hey, there's our next 4. They probably just unlocked in batches of 4. That's fine. We've got plenty of time for acquisitions now, and we have enough money for cyclolucidites. It's 10 million, so we're only going to be able to afford one other, which means we're kind of going to run out of stuff to talk about for the post-mission jabbering doing these videos, but that's fine. Let's get it while we can. Cyclolucidites, more commonly known as Lucies, are a nomadic class of space pilots and engineers. Now, spacer culture is defined by their belief in the superiority of living in space. Spacers themselves cannot navigate fast in light travel, and more often than not won't even crew their own spaceships. These tasks are all given over to cyclolucidites. The related technology has its origin in the devastating losses suffered by the ships navigating the first faster than light drives. Okay, so that is a thing in this universe. The computational demands of FTL drive tech outstrips computer processing even today. Those first crews never stood a chance. Collision of stars and space debris killed most, but there's all manner of lethal stellar phenomena that we couldn't even detect at the time, and some drives just went nova the moment they turned on. So we learned to see more of what was out there, and have since solved the spontaneous meltdown issue, mostly. But the continuous volume of calculations required for extrasolar jumps remained a problem. A conscious man, with some enhancements in computer systems, proved capable of guiding a vessel through FTL, but here again a seemingly insurmountable obstacle. With the rest of the crew in cryosleep, the pilot was left to battle an exhausting mental task, entirely without rest. Various drugs were developed to keep a pilot awake for weeks at a time, necessary to complete a successful jump. However, the solution was prone to its own host of problems, usually manifesting in small lapses in judgment or increasingly delayed response times, and always devoting to bouts of cataplexy that precipitate complete mental breakdown given a sufficiently long jump. Some pilots survived these more acute cases, but many and their crews did not. The conscious mind is not meant to endure weeks of time awake, and stringing together shorter jumps with recuperation for the pilot was both too fuel and time intensive to be cost effective for most carriers. The only workable solution, also employed by the ultra-rich, was to keep a stable of crack pilots' life supported in a chain harness, allowing them to spell each other in succession instantly. This proved neither a popular prospect for pilots nor economically sustainable. What if pilots didn't need to stay awake? Sourcing from an unlikely program under investigation for copious negligent barbiturate and methaqualone dosing. Probing the mind's capabilities under REM sleep and other altered states came the first cyclolucidite. A man living in a permanent dream state is sensory link to the outside world. As the dream state grows deeper over days, months, years, the cyclolucidite becomes withdrawn from everyday concerns, but increasingly capable of savant-like feats of calculation, of hyperconcentration. Over time, not only did the Lucies become the only way to pilot FTL-capable starships more than cursory distance, they evolved into their own culture. That's why E5. That was a really cool piece of lore building. That was worth the $10 million of in-game currency we had to spend for it. And the rest we have for lore, I mean, I'm not going to buy any more today. I think I want to save up so then after next mission we can kind of build our funds back up. But I feel like we'll be able to buy the rest of the lore in not too long. So that's pretty exciting too. We'll get that little piece of the game finished as well. The reviewer I watched, I forget his name, was right though. Like, the lore definitely does add a lot to this game that you kind of wouldn't normally suspect from a game that doesn't really need it per se. But it really is well made, well thought out, a lot of good world building, which is fun. But anyways, yeah, we will call it here, and next time we'll go into our new set of missions or whatever. So I look forward to that. For now, as always, thank you for watching.